from the Grenadian capital, this is the GBN television news. GBN, covering you from the Grenadine Island chain to Brooklyn, New York, via the World Wide Web on www.gbn.gd.
The news headlines comes to you compliments Nexa Credit Union, with you wherever your road leads.
From GBN, this is Network News for Tuesday, July 16, 2024. In the headlines, power and groovy soca preliminaries completed. Artists preparing for semi-finals next week. Young Mad enters soca semi-final as youngest artist. Calypso tent judging to kick off on Friday. Electrical crews from Barbados and Dominica assisting Grenlec with restoration efforts. Kieran Chaitan non-capital murder trial nears conclusion. Also in the news, regionally, politicians warn Trinidad and Tobago following assassination attempt on Donald Trump. Internationally, at least 6 killed in Bangladesh student anti-quota protests. Plus, in the sports news, 6-member contingent to represent Grenada at the Summer Olympic Games. Good evening from the Grenadian capital. I'm Kenroy, Baptiste. We are reporting the day's news.
The first segment of the news comes to you compliments Soft Weave Bathroom Tissue.
Have you heard about the new Soft Weave bathroom tissue with total hygiene? As hygiene and safety have taken center stage, our bathroom tissue is now manufactured with 3 different technologies to offer the best protection for you and your family. UVC light technology for a safe and effective disinfection process, eliminating 99.9% of microorganisms. Also, production at high temperatures, killing all types of germs and bacteria. And it's pH controlled with delicate fibers to prevent irritation for even sensitive skin. Soft Weave Total Hygiene Bathroom Tissue, available in supermarkets and shops island-wide. Visit Soft Weave Caribbean Facebook or Instagram pages for more information.
Thanks for joining us. Spice Mass Corporation has released a list of semi-finalists for the Power Soca competition. The preliminary round was held from July 10 to 12 at the Tantine Netball Court. The Power Soca semi-finalists are Dash, Bubba 473, Reginald, Khalifa, Muddy, Ricky Atmosphere, Mushman, Shamak, Little Jello, Soca Shack, Ledneck, Squeezehead, Super Flying Flint, Soca Jeff, Top Cat and Blazer, Crave, Matt K, Little Kerry, Boise, Shaquan, Baby L, Walkie Dan, Hits, Alma Boy, Twiggy, Snakey, Happy Boy, Young Mad, Moses Ranks, and Karakou Power Soca Monarch Playboy HTD. Take a look at some performance highlights.
Our voices and to release the dragon and give the good them in a usual fashion. From the beginning was all a we, and in the end so it ought to be. Watch me, you don't know about me when we come to the fence. Buckle at the heady and me head don't wet. I'm mashing up the street anytime that I get. The first them is party, the second is fret. But now I'm a different kind of spinach, they give up boy. And when Riggy search your lyrics down, he does very not a boy. Cause this is a victory road, I say. A day on a victory road, I say. I know you love me, I love you too. The love you show me does bring me through. To all your support, I am saying thanks. Whenever I see you, I just feel so thanks. Like on the stage you show me love. So tell me road I come in. I take me road I come in. I ain't the road I come in. Boy, and you can find me anywhere. It's like you can be any picture, girl, any other. I will see all in some. Like Martin Luther,
them I had a dream about Grenada, and that was a scary scene. Watch how the place turn over, they're mashing up everything. They say I'm not joking, just tell them I come to win. Said I will make it to the top. Tell them they say I'll never stop. Carnival make me wear the biggest flag. Carnival make me wear the most rags. Hear me, watch me.
All right, so the Brian Griffith Groovy Soca semi-finals will take place on Thursday, July 25, 2024, and the Dr. Trevor Friday Power Soca semi-finals will be held the following day, Friday, July 26. Both events will be hosted at Progress Park in St. Andrew, beginning at 8 p.m. Competitors in the Groovy Soca Monarch are vying for a $50,000 cash prize. Jill and Olive, Boise, it's the reigning Groovy Soca King. The Power Soca Monarch offers a $100,000 top prize, $80,000 in cash, and $20,000 in kind. Shem Bernard, Terra the Governor, is the reigning Power Soca King. We can tell you too, the grand finale is scheduled for Friday, August 9 at the Karani James Athletics Stadium. Well, Jalen Olive Boise, the reigning Groovy Soca Monarch, is exuding confidence as he prepares to defend his title. Following his victory last year, he's poised to make a final decision on his song selection for the upcoming competition.
Based on the tune, well, so far we are heavy and we are Sweet Home, but I'm all leaning into Sweet Home, you know, because we are about to build back the place, you understand? So I'm so proud to call you my home, home sweet home.
Having clinched the Power Soca title on 5 occasions, Boise is no stranger to the thrill of competition and the taste of victory. He said he's determined to deliver a masterful rendition that will solidify his standing in the Soca Monarch realm.
Do anything that you want, yeah. Just something I get. Them that watch how the place get nasty in here.
We did a co-production, so stickle out St. Kitts. We have, of course, the big bad Peg Jones from West Point Entertainment, and you don't know, the Vincy bad boy, Wetty Beats.
At just 17 years old, Kamad Williams, known by his stage name Young Mad, is making waves as the youngest male semi-finalist in the 2024 Power Soca Monarch. The event will take place at Progress Park in St. Andrew on Friday, July 26. Williams embarked on his singing journey 3 years ago, starting as a participant in the Looney Spark and Electrify Kids Soca Monarch. He later ventured into the Calypso arena, where he secured second position in the Kids Junior Calypso competition in 2023. Following his performance in the Soca preliminaries on Monday night, he expressed his intention to establish his name locally and internationally in the future.
Plan to execute on all my competitions this year. Plan to make it to the finals. Also nominating the Kids Soca Monarch 2024. My performance was energized. I come ready. I come to do one thing, and it's just to execute and make my name and go to the semi-finals. You guys have to look out for me because I come in strong. Plan to see me on the international board representing Grenada.
The journey of Young Mad highlights his dedication and talent in the soca and calypso genres, positioning him as a promising young artist in Grenada's music industry. The excitement is building as the highly anticipated Calypso tent judging is set to kick off this Friday, with Calypsonians from the Northwest Brigade vying for a chance to advance to the semi-final round of the 2024 National Calypso Competition. The event is scheduled to take place at the Happy Hills Secondary School Hard Court beginning at 8 p.m. So far, 12 Calypsonians have been confirmed in the lineup, including including Michael Baraka Joseph, Evelyn Zingo Alexander, Valine Ned, Ray Soka Ray Samuel, Thomas Fupi Moraine, and newcomer Clemelin Noel, Miss Coco. Admission is $20. On Saturday, the judging will move to the Deluxe Cinema in Grenville, St. Andrew, with competition among the 11 Calypsonians associated with the Kaiso Bad's Calypso tent of 10-time Calypso monarch Finley Jeffrey Scholar. On Sunday in St. David, Calypsonians from the Kingdom Calypso tent, led by Calypsonian Cheryl and Twine, Lady Cheryl, will be judged. On Monday, July 22, the Kaiso Bad's sister organization, the Fireworks Calypso tent, will be judged at the Deluxe Cinema. Meanwhile, Kelly Klein, Rootsman Kelly, who won the 2023 Calypso Monarch under the Kaiso Bad's banner, will defend his title as the leader of his own Calypso tent. The Roots Calypso tent, carded to be launched on Thursday, will be judged next Tuesday, July 23, at the Grenada Trade Center Annex. The lineup includes Sour Serpent, a former Calypso monarch, Small Axe, and Top Cat, all of whom previously performed with the Kaiso Bad's tent. Grenada's reigning carnival queen, Amoni Francis, is among the lineup, which features other female artists like Royalty, Miney, and Minnie Axe, who's the youngest performer and daughter of Small Axe. There has been an observation that many artists from the recently concluded Power, Soca, and Groovy preliminaries hail from the parish of St. David. Representatives like Kendall, Ledneck George, Shamak Duncan, and Anthony Grenada Michael Jackson Etienne showcased their talents with pride, embodying the artistic prowess that St. David has to offer. GBN spoke with some of the artists who said the trend highlights the vibrant cultural scene and talent pool in St. David, showcasing the parish as a hub for musical creativity and innovation.
I'm a veteran in the thing, and most of the artists look up to me. I help not for them with the lyrics and melody and presentation and things. So there's a lot of talent in St. David's, and we're looking forward to do greater things.
St. David's is basically my new home right now. I'm really born and raised from St. George, but I've been having a lot of love from St. David's people, as I live in St. David's as well, so I represented two parishes. Well, it's a good feeling to always see talent in it, because at the end of the day, remember, an artist can have hit songs or be on top for a lifetime. Generation must continue, new artists must continue the journey and the culture. So seeing new talent is an obvious indication that we have a long culture, or a never-ending culture, so to speak.
Still to come in Network News, activities marking emancipation celebrations launched. We'll be right back. Stay close.
Ride in style with an easy ride loan from Ariza. Enjoy the comfort and convenience of your own vehicle for work or play. You've got places to go, and we're gonna help you get there easy. Enjoy competitive interest rates, specials on insurance, and offers from auto dealers. Ariza also has great offers on electric and fuel-efficient used and new vehicles. Apply for an easy ride loan from Ariza and drive away in style.
Grendek Community Partnership Initiative.
On behalf of Netball Grenada, we want to say a special thank you for the contribution made. We are certain that the contribution that had been given would be put into good use, and we would bring home great results.
Grendek, energizing our community.
business is hard. Running a creative business, that's 10 times harder. The Grenada Office of Creative Affairs understands the unique challenges creative entrepreneurs face, especially when it comes to securing financing. That's why they have partnered with the Grenada Development Bank to launch the Creative and Cultural Industries Business Development Fund. Hello. Designed specifically for creative entrepreneurs like you and me. Unlock your full potential with our tailored financing options. Access loans of up to $50,000 at just 2% interest, empowering you to upgrade and expand your business. Receive business support vouchers of up to $5,000 to enhance your business plans, financial strategies, or marketing efforts. But that's not all. Nonprofits and community-based projects can secure grants of up to $25,000. So, what are you waiting for? Make the call today and learn how you can finance your dreams. Contact the Grenada Development Bank and unleash your creativity.
Parents, do you go to bed with the knowledge that your children are comfortably asleep in the next room? Or are they allowed to attend every fete advertised? You are responsible for the safety and well-being of your children, and it is your responsibility to know their whereabouts. Children should not be at adult events. Please guide your children, engage them in age-appropriate activities. Let us be spicy parents for this carnival season and beyond. S. Speak to your children about positive behavior. P. Pay attention to them at all times. I. Inspire good behavior in your children by also displaying good behavior. C. Check with your children. Always know their whereabouts. Y. You are responsible for your children. Maintain control to keep them safe. This is a message from the National Parenting Program, Ministry of Social and Community Development, Housing and Gender Affairs.
Flatlands, Park, Ship, and Print, together with Concept Events, present Pre-Day, the biggest show in Grenada's Carnival. Wednesday, August 7th, Grenada National Stadium. Gates open at 9 p.m. Showtime 10 p.m. A celebration of the Jab, featuring the Minister of Jab, the Jab Boss, Talpri. I am the Jab Boss. Certain things I end. Also featuring guest performances by TNT's Road March King, Mikhail Tasia, Nadia Batson and Sass, Cohen Dubois, Problem Child, Lil Rick, Med Fight and Sadist, Lyrical, Wasways, Boise, Lava Man, Vaughn, Terror, The Governor, Skinny Banter, Super Fly and Flip, Muddy and Squeezehead, Temperance Dash, and a whole lot more. Also, a special surprise guest. All early bird tickets are sold out. Get your $100 regular tickets right now, and also get your VIP $600 tickets. It is the biggest event to touch down this Carnival 2024. Pre-Day.
Home is easy as 1, 2, 3.
Thinking about your new home? Think easy. Think a Republic Bank Home Easy Loan. Think affordable. Think convenience. Think Republic.
Home is easy as 1, 2, 3. Republic makes home easy.
Wow, that was such a breeze.
Own your home with ease.
So whether laying that first brick or purchasing an existing home, we've got you covered. Republic Bank will get you those keys hassle-free in no time.
Home is easy as 1, 2, 3.
Apply for a Home Easy Loan today for a chance to win a cash prize. Getting your new home is easy with Republic Bank.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
Terms and conditions apply.
Get ready for the ultimate family fun day at PAL Kids Fest.
On July 20th at 1 p.m. at the Moulin Rouge playing field for an unforgettable day packed with excitement.
And guess what? Admission is absolutely free.
Immerse yourself in a world of thrilling activities, from mini vehicles to bouncing castles, face painting, and so much more. There's something for everyone to enjoy.
And the fun doesn't stop there. We're giving away incredible prizes, including Amazon Fire Sticks and a flat screen TV. Don't miss your chance to win big. Eats and drinks on sale.
Don't miss out on the biggest event of summer. Bring the whole family and make unforgettable memories at PAL Kids Fest. See you there.
This ad is sponsored by Terry's Yacht Services,
Modern Photo Studio,
Maitland's Trucking Services,
GBN,
and 92.5 FM.
What if you had a choice? A choice of joining a line or a choice of making your purchases online? What would you choose? While you ponder on that, the National Lotteries Authority has provided another purchasing option. All their games are now available online. Yes, Grenadians. From wherever you are, purchase your favorite daily and jackpot type games using any electronic device. Register on the NLA's website at www.nla.gd. Top up your account and enjoy online lottery gaming at your convenience. We're taking shopping comfort up, up, up several notches, but the choice is yours. Join a line or buy online. NLA, make your dreams come true.
GBN leads, the others follow. This segment is brought to you by Republic Bank.
Building or renovating your home or business? Why not use clean, renewable energy? Install solar panels to power your home and office and see your energy costs go down and your savings go up. Using renewable solar-powered energy protects our environment, reduces our carbon footprint, and slows the devastating impact of climate change. Republic Bank can help to finance construction and renovations that make use of renewable energy. Visit any Republic Bank branch and ask about renewable energy financing options today.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
Robakia Television Center, the stage is being set for this year's Emancipation celebrations. Several activities have been planned by the Grenada Cultural Foundation and other stakeholders. More in this Rena Pett Thomas report.
This year's Emancipation celebration in Grenada promises to be a vibrant and meaningful series of activities thanks to the collaborative efforts by the Grenada Cultural Foundation, the Grenada National Reparation Committee, the St. Andrews Development Organization, and Timber. These organizations have come together under the theme in a spirit of emancipation. We embrace our African identity through our cultural expressions to honor and celebrate the island's rich African heritage. The aim is to improve the way in which Emancipation Day is celebrated and to educate the population more on the history behind the celebration. CEO of the Grenada Cultural Foundation, Ms. Jackie Alexis, said the annual Emancipation Walk in St. George will start on the carronage by the public library, with participants making their way to the market square. She gave an overview of the activities scheduled.
And we begin a few days before the first with a panel discussion. It will be pre-recorded on the 24th of July here, but it will be televised through GIS. Then on August the 1st, we know is Emancipation Day. We'd like to declare that African Wear Day. So we really want to put this word out to encourage our population to dress in their African wear. And we have a little competition going, being done through the Grenada Cultural Foundation Facebook page. And we're encouraging people to wear your African dress, get your friends to take a photo of it, post it on the Grenada Cultural Foundation Facebook page, and then get your friends to like it. So the person who receives the most likes will win a gift.
The St. Andrews Development Organization, SEDU, also has a series of activities planned for the big parish, which will begin with Flavors in the Forest on July 27th at Grand Itang. Donalyn Watson-Henry, attached to GCF, explains.
On August 4th, the church service, which is an annual the first Sunday in August, it's the SEDU's Emancipation Church service, and that is going to be at the Holy Innocent Anglican Church. Later on in the day, there'll be exhibition, photo booths, and a kids village. There's a street fiesta, which will be around the street in Grenville with live band music. There's also the Heritage Queen Show, and SEDU is collaborating with the Grenville Secondary School teachers. On August 5th, there's a traditional mass parade. to give the traditional bands a chance to showcase in public. It will be a flambeau march, which is, of course, the traditional historical freedom march, freedom flambeau march. The traditional mass bands, as I said, is going to be an integral part of that activity.
Mr. Ali Gill, chairman of the Grenada National Reparation Committee, speaking at a ceremony launching this year's celebration, took the opportunity to call on those in authority to declare August 1st a national holiday.
I will also use that platform once again to call on the government of Grenada to declare August 1st, Emancipation Day, as a national holiday. I believe that as long as we continue to behave as if Emancipation Day is not significant enough for a national holiday, we will continue to struggle to fully embed in the psyche of
Agriculture and the Grenada Cooperative Nutmeg Association to secure coverage totaling EC $7.9 million for Grenadian nutmeg and cocoa farmers. Hurricane Bery's classification as a Category 4 tropical cyclone affecting Grenada qualifies for a tropical cyclone index payment of US $1,453,813, the equivalent of EC $3,881,680 under flexible hurricane protection policy. This payment will be disbursed soon in accordance with the policy terms.
Once the payment is received, then of course the individual farmers, based on the level of damage, they would get a payout. But unfortunately, in the other types of crop that the farmers produce, many of them don't have insurance, so it would be a loss for them to begin to restart the process. So in moving forward, first of all, we have to get farmers to buy into the issue of insurance and to let them understand that this is not like in how we had Hurricane Janet, 1 in 50 years, and then in the case of Ivan, 1 in 20 years. As we've seen that the intensity of these hurricanes are more frequent, much more intense, if I may say, and they are occurring much more regular. So it would be in the interest of the farmers to be able to buy into this insurance.
That was Permanent Secretary Isaac Bagwan, who stated that the ministry has been in communication with the OECS exploring insurance for other crops. For farmers not covered, especially those cultivating economic crops, they will receive a livelihood support package from the Ministry of Agriculture, as elaborated by Chief Extension Officer Lawrence St. Louis.
It's not just the tree farmers, the tree crop farmers, but also for vegetable farmers, for vine crop farmers, because we know a lot of people who would have had watermelons and pumpkins, squash, cantaloupes, those sort of things, they've lost all of it. And so, and even the other short crops, cabbages and broccoli and those other things, they would have lost quite a bit. And so in terms, it's not just our support will not be for one type of farmer. It will be for all farmers. We're looking at packages that would assist everybody. We're also looking at supporting looking into supporting livestock farmers, nursery managers, because all of those, the agricultural sector is not one farmer or one type of farmer. It encompasses quite a bit, and so we'd have to support the fisheries industry. Also, Grenada's fisheries industry wasn't that badly hit, but the sea moss farmers, most of their entire harvests have been destroyed, and so we'd have to support them, get them back up and running, and get things done now in a more organized manner, so that they can also go forward quicker and be able to recover from this type of loss.
Christelina John, GBN News.
The Ministry of Agriculture has embarked on a mission to revive livestock rearing and farming on the sister isle of Carriacou. In collaboration with Soil Care Grenada, a team was dispatched to the island to conduct comprehensive damage assessments of project intervention sites. This initiative aims to gather vital information to formulate a strategic plan for the future of agriculture. project manager of Soil Care Grenada, Trevor Thompson, emphasized the importance of this mission and its potential impact on Carriacou's agricultural landscape.
Is committed to supporting the countries that have had impact from the storm, and we are here today just to do a quick rapid assessment to evaluate what has happened and what are the needs, both from the agricultural farming area and also for the livestock area, which are areas that were earmarked for intervention actions under the Soil Care project. So we are looking to increase the pace of implementation to respond to the impacts of the storm, so that there could be quick recovery of the agricultural sector and the livestock sector here.
The team's assessment will focus on identifying key areas of damage, evaluating soil conditions, and understanding the challenges faced by farmers. The initiative has been met with optimism by local farmers who are hopeful that the findings will lead to much-needed support and resources. The collaboration between the Ministry of Agriculture and Soil Care Grenada is aimed at enhancing agricultural resilience and fostering economic growth on the sister isle of Carriacou. This story to report just days after the first support crew arrived from St. Lucia. Grenlec welcomed additional teams from Carrilec, including members of the Barbados Light and Power Company and Dominica Electricity Services. On Sunday, July 14, the crews from Barbados and Dominica traveled to Carriacou to assist the Grenlec team with restoring power to Carriacou and Petite Martinique. A team from the Trinidad and Tobago Electricity Commission, TNTEC, is also expected to arrive later this week. Together with Grenlec's personnel, these skilled teams are actively working on restoration efforts in the areas affected. Acting General Manager of Grenlec, Clive Hostin, expressed gratitude for the support of the regional utility companies, emphasizing the importance of collaboration in restoring power to residents across Grenada, Carriacou, and Petite Martinique. The islands experienced significant losses, and the additional manpower and resources are crucial for effective recovery. This regional support initiative is coordinated through Carrilec to provide much-needed relief to the islands. With the aim of building capacity among Caribbean small island developing states, an agreement was recently signed between the Partnership Initiative for Sustainable Land Management and the Basel Convention Regional Center for Training and Technology Transfer for the Caribbean. Christina John has this report.
The Partnership Initiative for Sustainable Land Management, the PISLM, has signed a Memorandum of Understanding with the Basel Convention Regional Center for Training and Technology Transfer for the Caribbean, BCRC Caribbean, that allows both organizations to collaborate on sustainable soil and land management. The Memorandum of Understanding, signed on June 19th, allows for the strengthening of capacity among Caribbean small island developing states that are implementing the multi-country soil management initiative for integrated landscape restoration and sustainable food system, CSIDS Soil Care Phase 1 project. It will also assist the BCRC Caribbean as they execute two significant projects under the Global Environment Facility GEF Fund, implementing sustainable low and non-chemical development in small island developing states program in collaboration with its implementing agencies, United Nations Environment Program and the Food and Agricultural Organization. The partnership will also extend support to the Caribbean countries that are not part of the Soil Care, but are involved in the BCRC Caribbean as the two collaborate on activities that bring co-benefits. The ILSM recognizes the importance of synergies with the BCRC Caribbean to promote actions that will result in land degradation neutrality and strengthen the ability of participating countries to manage landscapes and restore degraded lands. Project manager for the CSIDS Soil Care Project, Mr. Trevor Thompson, explained that one of the project deliverables is to strengthen collaboration among stakeholders and to support sustainable soil and land management while addressing risk and reducing impacts.
And soil pollution is a major issue for us in the Caribbean. It's a growing threat towards crop productivity and land management. So we've signed this memorandum because their project focuses on building capacity and information sharing for how to manage chemicals, what are the threats, etc. And so we are collaborating in a number of areas: capacity building, information sharing, and also on gathering information to address the issue of soil pollution. What are the chemicals that are being used in the region, and also looking at when we will conduct the research as to what impact they're having on soil health.
Thompson said what they are attempting to do is forge collaboration among countries to ensure maximum benefits.
That MOU was signed on the 19th of June this year, and it's covers about 12 countries. Some of the countries are within the Soil Care Project, and some are not within the Soil Care Project. So the Soil Care Project has 8 countries, and their project has 6 countries. That includes countries like the Bahamas, Suriname, which are not in our project, Dominica, etc. So what we're seeking to do is expand the number of countries that will benefit.
Now that the MOU has been signed, he explained what will follow.
The next step, we have already started to discuss work plan activities, how we will collaborate with the holding of training and workshops, etc. And what would be the contributions of both projects towards holding those activities. And of course, we are also sharing information in terms of when we execute in consultancies, how the work that is done under the different consultancies could benefit both projects. For example, we have conducted national soil surveys in 8 of those countries, so that information, the chemical analysis, will be very important towards some of the work that they're doing under their projects.
Christina John, GBN News.
We invite you to stay with us. Still to come, Kiran Chaitan non-capital murder trial nearing conclusion.
Spend $50 or more at any Hubbard's department or participating outlets for a chance to win free fuel, free drinks, free prizes, free property and vehicular insurance, free Hub TV and internet, free electricity, free coke, free water, free cooking gas, free paint supplies, free Dutch Lady milk, free passes to Sunshine promotion events for 2024, free groceries, all for 1 whole year, and every winner receives a free lunch package. But that's not all. Drive away in style in a brand new Isuzu D-Max. It sits, it doesn't guzzle. So fill out your entries and place them into the marked entry boxes. This promotion is brought to you in part by Dutch Lady, Danny, Promo, Supreme Bleach, Creative Chef, Grenlac, Floor, Salt Petroleum, Grenadian General Insurance Company Limited, Coca-Cola, Sunshine Promotion, Caribberies, Guap Bag, Sesame Spain, and Food Fear. Promotion runs from April 2nd to December 24. Terms and conditions apply.
The NLA is giving you more chances to multiply your Playway winnings by adding Multi-X to your regular Playway bets to win up to 5 times more. Imagine winning as much as $1,200 instead of $240 with a $10 Playway bet by simply adding Multi-X. Place your Playway bets from $1 to $10 or in increments on your favorite Playway symbols or numbers. Then add the Multi-X option at the same value to win 2 times, 3 times, 5 times more, or free plays. With Multi-X, you must bet the same amount wagered on your regular Playway bets for your winnings to be multiplied. Grenadians, value your dreams and win your way as much as 5 times more with Multi-X added to Playway and watch your money grow. Must be 18 years or older to play. NLA, making your dreams come true.
It's the Quartz Appliance Event. Cook it, fry it, bake it on a new Mabe stove for only $1,799. Stack it, pack it, and chill it with a Frigidaire 4-mount fridge for $2,749. Laundry piling up? Wash it, spin it, dry it in a Frigidaire 17-kilogram washing machine top, only $2,399. Get it now and pay later. It's the Quartz Appliance Event, only at Quartz, bringing value home. Offers end July 24th, 2024. Conditions apply.
Level of convenience and comfort awaits you when you shop at Rise and Shine Supermarket and Hardware Supplies, Griffin Lane, Grenville. Convenient, because we are open Sunday to Sunday. We're even at your service on public holidays. Comfort, because we are easily accessible to the physically challenged. Free Wi-Fi is available while you shop, and bags come at no charge. Everyday low prices and excellent customer care. Adequate parking available. We supply everything you can possibly think of. Family and home supplies, fresh meat, vegetables, and personal care products. All brands of cooking gas at affordable prices. You can send in your order, have it pulled, or pick up express.
Yeah, everybody. Yeah, so no. Fully 1 week. Nah. Telling you. You them massive dragon. Hello. You see that? About 10 that them man make order them man. Me a 38 me man. But you are 92. Yeah. You the number 1 rum man. That is it. No what? Nice. Yeah. You number 1. Ah, yeah, me too.
Whether sipped neat, mixed into a classic cocktail, or savored on the rocks, our rum delivers a taste that captivates and satisfies. Choose greatness. Choose Classcoat, the number 1 rum. Produced by the Grenada Distillers Limited.
Are you looking for a reliable, affordable, and customer-friendly pharmacy? Look no further than Hills and Valley Pharmacy, the nation's leading healthcare products and services provider. We are committed to serving you at convenient locations. Find an extensive and affordable selection of prescription and over-the-counter drugs and medical supplies at Church Street, Hillsborough, Carriacou, Jubilee Street, Grenville, St. Andrew, near the bus terminal, and Halifax and Grenville Street, St. George. Our committed team is always available to offer valuable assistance for managing your health and wellness. Discover the additional benefits of our wholesale distribution on Halifax Street and our Medcare Center on Grenville Street, where we provide in-house physiotherapy, massage therapy, doctor consultations, and eye care services. Our commitment is to satisfy all your healthcare needs, including competitive prices, loyalty rewards, and special discounts for seniors. Contact us at 435-6904 and WhatsApp 535-4734. Choose Hills and Valley Pharmacy. Remember, your health is our business.
Served Grenada for decades. We are the #1 and largest electrical supplier.
Hi, welcome to Sunny Electrical. How may I help?
We offer electrical wire accessories, tools, and appliances for all residential, commercial, and industrial applications, which is what we are known for. And we expanded our products with new innovative ways to modernize your home. New homeowners will be captivated in our lighting showrooms.
Some more pendant lights here. These are very multifunctional because they can work for kitchens, living rooms, bedrooms.
We have a wide selection of lighting, ranging from indoor to outdoor and solar. We are also available for site visit services to assist you with selecting the perfect light for your forever home. We are located at Dusty Highway in Grand Anne, St. George. Sudden Electrical. Best value, expert advice, quality products. We hope to see you soon.
This is GBN. We've got the means, the power, and the medium.
Hello again. The Member of Parliament for St. John has announced plans for fisherfolk in her constituency. We have more in this report.
Minister for Climate Resilience, the Environment and Renewable Energy and Parliamentary Representative for St. John, Kieran James, has implored upon fisherfolk in St. John to unite for the advancement of the fishing industry and to regain their title as the fishing capital of Grenada. Minister James was delivering remarks during a recent ceremony where she also outlined some of her planned projects for the fishing community, citing the many challenges faced by fisherfolk.
My next endeavor to building this fishing industry would be to launch a bait farm. It will be rolled out as a national project for the fishing industry, but it will be piloted first and foremost in St. John. And so we are in the process now of finalizing the scopes, finalizing what technology would be used for that bait farm, because I have realized bait has been an issue that has been affecting our fisherfolk in Gov and Grenada for quite some time now. And in order for us to build the industry, my minister colleagues have promised that they would work along in tangent with me to see how best we can get in that finances to roll out that project.
Having recently installed solar lights along the beach for the protection of fishermen's boats and other property, Minister James indicated that she will be installing adequate storage facilities and having the beach cleaned up.
A second project that I'm going to be taking on, and hopefully I get it completed before the end of the year, you would realize that there's a lot of wooden structures along the bay. Most of them are households of persons who have not been able to acquire land or get land or been able to purchase land, but most of them as well too are also what you call makeshift locker facilities that the fisherfolk have done to ensure that they secure their gears, they secure their engine and so on. There is a structure that was donated to us a couple of years ago underneath one of the projects. I think it was the Food and Agriculture Organization. That's what FAO stands for, Minister. FAO. A couple of years ago, you would realize that this is in a dilapidated building state now, and so one of the projects that I'm going to be rolling out, and hopefully I get it completed before the end of the year, is to rehabilitate this locker facility for the fisherfolk in Gulf and to add more locker storage so that we can ensure that we clean up our bayside.
Also in the making is a monument to be erected for fisherfolk lost at sea.
Morning as well, we wanted to launch and reveal one of the things that I think is most touching, and I'll end on that. We wanted to reveal a monument for those fisherfolk who have been lost at sea. But I believe, like I said in consultation, we have up to today 3 designs of what that monument should look like. And so when the celebrations are over and everybody is sober and ready to talk business, I'm going to bring these three proposals to you, and then we together are going to select what that monument would be and where is the right place to erect that monument for our fisherfolk lost at sea. And we were looking tentatively at some spots on the fish market, but obviously everything will be done in consultation. So in commemoration of that monument, I have done a wreath to just say this is just the first step towards doing something much more prominent and much more tangible and visible for those families who are left to mourn for the lost ones who have been lost at sea.
Christina John, GBN News.
The Kieran Chaita non-capital murder trial is nearing conclusion. The rest of the details in this report.
The high-profile murder trial of 34-year-old farmer Kenroy is approaching its final stages in the High Court, presided over by Judge Madam Justice Paula Guilford. The trial, which commenced on June 11th at the St. George's No. 1 High Court, centers on the January 2020 shooting death of 16-year-old secondary school student Lanisha Stafford in Carrier St. Andrew, the first recorded homicide that year. Chiton, who is being represented by Dr. Francis Alexis, KC, faces an indictable non-capital murder charge for Stafford's death. If convicted, he could receive a maximum sentence of life in prison. He was granted bail in June 2020 amid measures to reduce the prison population during the COVID-19 pandemic and is currently out on $50,000 bail with 2 sureties. The prosecution, led by Senior Crown Counsel Howard Pinnock from the Office of the Director of Public Prosecution, presented 7 witnesses in support of its case. Both the prosecution and the defense are scheduled to deliver their closing statements to the 12-member jury on Wednesday. Following the closing addresses, Justice Guilford is expected to summarize the case on Thursday, after which the jury will deliberate and render a verdict in the 4-year-old matter. The community awaits the conclusion of this significant trial, which has drawn considerable attention due to the nature of the crime and the age of the victim. Christina John, GBN News.
We'll have the sports news after the break.
When you need your prescription filled or you require non-prescribed medication, supplements, or all your personal needs, visit Gittins Healthcare at locations on Wall Street, Grand Anse, Victoria Street, Grenville, and Central Deputy Street, Wharf. Gittins Healthcare aims to provide an exceptional personalized pharmacy experience. Additionally, children under 5 and adults 55 years and over will enjoy 10% discount on purchases of $20 and over on prescription medication. Stop settling for less. Visit Gittins Healthcare, where your health is our priority.
Over the years and presently, customers have been winning exciting prizes while ensuring that benefits are realized for all Grenadians by supporting the games of the National Lotteries Authority.
I am Patrick Simmons, former Minister for Sports and National Athlete. The NLA has made significant investment in nation-building activities. Among them are the construction of health, sporting, cultural, educational, and community facilities. Additionally, they continue to provide funding to non-governmental organizations and individuals throughout the Tri-Island state. I support the NLA's mandate because I can see where the money goes.
Playing the games of the NLA guarantees support for sports, culture, and nation building throughout the Tri-Island state of Grenada.
Good evening, sporting fans. Grenadians are looking forward to the Paris Olympics with bated breath. This, as a 6-member contingent, will represent the country in the upcoming games set for July 26 to August 11. The team includes triple Olympian Kirani James, competing in the 400 meters, Commonwealth decathlon champion Lyndon Victor, and former double world champion in javelin Anderson Peters. Hilly Hazard is the last of the track athletes. Hazard made her competitive debut for Grenada at the 2017 Carifta Games, where she earned a silver medal as well as a bronze medal in the 200 and 100 meters, respectively. Team Grenada is completed by swimmers Tilly Colomo and Zachary Gresham. Both have competed at several World Aquatics recent international meets and are national record holders. Lyndon Victor will carry the Grenada flag during the opening ceremony of the Summer Olympic Games. Well, West Indies men hit the ground running in Nottingham as they prepare to even up the series at the first opportunity at Trent Bridge. Not even the persistent East Midlands rain could stop them from getting their work done, both in the 3-lane indoor nets and outside when the skies brightened up just enough to allow the players to familiarize themselves with the arena. It is a ground that Sir Gary Sobers used to be very familiar with when he played for Notts. The current men in maroon are hoping to make just as big an impact this week. Wicketkeeper batsman Joshua De Silva made the most of both facilities to top up his work from earlier in the tour and ready himself for the contest with Mark Wood, who has replaced the retired James Anderson. Zach Crawley says England are expecting a strong response from West Indies in the second test after hammering the tourists in the series opener last week. England went 1-0 up with an innings and 114-run win at Lord's and concealed the 3-match series at Trent Bridge beginning on Thursday. But West Indies have form for producing shock results, in particular a stunning defeat of Australia in Brisbane earlier this year. All right, finally in the sports news, England wicketkeeper batter Lauren Winfield-Hill has joined Guyana Amazon Warriors for the third edition of Women's Caribbean Premier League. Amazon Warriors have also drafted in former West Indies under-19 captain Ashmini Munisa, off-spinner Shanetta Grimon, uncapped all-rounder Liliana Grimon, left-arm spinner Keisha Schultz, and Nia Lachman, along with Jamaican seamer Kate Wilmot. The three Women's Caribbean Premier League franchises had done most of their recruiting previously through retentions and pre-signings. Last week, Amazon Warriors had announced the signing of all-rounders Chloe Tryon from South Africa and Erin Burns from Australia. Sports news for now. Migrants who come into Guyana to seek refuge account for 90% of the alleged victims of trafficking in persons. With the new Combating of Trafficking of Persons law, which paves the way for stricter penalties, the Ministry of Human Services and Social Security and the Ministry of Home Affairs on Monday hosted a workshop to update stakeholders about their roles and responsibilities. HGP TV has more.
Sad reality truth is human trafficking is a violation to one human rights because it hurts the victim psychologically, emotionally, mentally, and physically. The emotional, physical, mental, and psychological experience of victims are traumatized and therefore need counseling to develop trust in their lives to move forward into society. As a victim, you are used to feed men's sexual desire. Being able to sleep with that many people and live with myself and get up every day and keep doing it, just lying there helpless, was so hard. Trafficking in person is one of the biggest crimes on young girls. So think deep, choose your environment, and friend carefully. Sentence yourself wisely to avoid being a victim. Should you have any uncertainty of people around you, seek help.
That was Deborah, a young Guyanese mother of two. Deborah is among the more than 1,446 victims who were identified and supported by the Ministry of Human Services and Social Security Countering Trafficking in Persons Unit over the past several years. But locals are not those who are more at risk. Migrants account for more than 90% of human trafficking cases locally over the past 5 years, according to coordinator of the Countering Trafficking in Persons Unit, Tanisha Williams-Corbin. Several initiatives have been undertaken to address the scourge and support the individuals affected.
All right, this story to report. Student protests in Bangladesh have turned violent, with at least 6 people killed and dozens injured by fighting between rival groups and police. Students have been demonstrating for 2 weeks, calling for an end to what they say are discriminatory quotas for public service jobs. They say it favors supporters of the ruling party and they want a merit-based system instead. Al Jazeera has the details.
Students protesting from the Dhaka Medical University. We're on the outskirts of the Dhaka University campus. Now the protest is going on near the Language Martyrs Memorial. A large number of students have gathered here. There's also students gathered in many parts of the city in different intersections. They're not staying very long, but protesting and then leaving the area. There's been reports of violence in different parts of the country.
I feel that as a student, we should all take part in these protests. We are taking a risk, and all violence against protesters must stop immediately.
We will continue the movement, and now we have new demands. Aside from the abolishment of the quota system, we also want the withdrawal of comment by Sheikh Hasina and stopping all violence against us.
A reminder of the headlines right after this. Just have time to remind you of the headlines. Power and groovy soca preliminaries completed. Artists preparing for semi-finals next week. Young Mad enters soca semi-final as youngest artist. Calypso 10th judging to kick off on Friday. Electrical crews from Barbados and Dominica assist in Grenlec with restoration efforts. Kiran Chaitan non-capital murder trial nears conclusion. Also in the news, regionally, migrants who come into Guyana to seek refuge account for 90% of the alleged victims of trafficking in persons. Internationally, at least 6 killed in Bangladesh student anti-quota protests. Plus in the sports news, 6-member contingent to represent Grenada at the Summer Olympic Games. We wish them well. I'm Kenroy, Baptiste. That's all from us in the GBN newsroom. Thank you so much for tuning into the broadcast. We'll see you again very soon. Good night.